Hi everyone, it's Vale or BooksAndTea58 and I'm here today to do the ultimate book tag. And I've been tagged for this video a few times before in the past actually, and I filmed this video once in the past, but then I lost the video. I don't know where it went, but I cannot find it anymore, so I decided to refilm it. And sorry for the people who tagged me back then, but I don't really remember who you were. Anyway, sorry also for my look right now because I just woken up like an hour ago and I'm still in my PJs. That's beautiful, by the way. And also I'm wearing my ponytail that I use when I sleep. So anyway, let's start because there are 25 questions, and if you see me like with the eyes which look down there, because I am reading the questions. So let's start. Question number 1. Do you get sick while reading in the car? Yes, absolutely. It's a thing that I hate because I'd love to read while going to school because my mom drives me to school every day, or just to read during trips, but I cannot because I really get sick a lot. Then, which author's writing style is completely unique to you and why? So, firstly, I'm going to talk about two authors. The first one is Markus Zusak. As you know, he's really famous. He has written books, but the one that I read and loved to pieces was The Book Thief. And I don't even have enough words to describe his writing style and in The Book Thief, because I love that book from the first word to the last, and oh my goodness, I just love his writing style so much. I don't really know what to say because it's mind-blowing, so check out that book if you still haven't. And then one author that I recently discovered is Lisa C. I read a book by her called Peony in Love, and the writing style made me feel close to the characters, and also I felt the same emotions as them. So in general it's really beautiful and full of fantastic descriptions of antique china and traditions. And so I bought another book from her recently, and I'm gonna put it inside the old video that I'm gonna upload later, so check out her as well. She's really fantastic. Then question number 3. Harry Potter series or the Twilight Saga? Give 3 points to defend your answer. First of all, I have to admit that Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series, I am so ashamed, like shame on me for that, but I just read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, just the first book when I was little, and then I don't really know why. I don't know why, but I decided to stop reading the series, and I really regret that because when I was little I had more time to read, and I am sure I would have loved the series, but I'm sure that one day I'm gonna pick up the other books and finish it. I already bought the second, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I really want to read that soon because I remember really loving the first one. And so I would say Harry Potter because point number 1, I fell in love with the story in the first book and with the characters. And point number 2, it's a story that has never become old. I mean, people loved it when it came out and still love it today, so yay. And I think that while Harry Potter is still really famous and loved, Twilight Saga, I mean, in my opinion, the saga has been popular the first years, but then and I read the Twilight Saga. I remember reading it, or at least the last 2 books I read them, and I enjoyed them, but not as much as I did with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So, and point number 3, I would choose Harry Potter because I loved all of the movie book adaptations, and it wasn't the same with the Twilight Saga because I liked the films, but the first one I think, but then the other ones like New Moon and Eclipse and Breaking Dawn, I mean I liked them, but I got sick of them really quickly. And then Question number 4, oh my goodness, just 4. Do you carry a book bag? If so, what's in it besides books? So, well, actually every day during the school year I have to carry tons and tons of textbooks and notebooks in my backpack that it's already too heavy and full to put inside even more books, and I don't really have time to read at school because our break is just 15 minutes and we go to school from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. so 1 p.m. sorry, and so yeah, that basically sucks. But then when it's summer or when I am on vacation, I really like to carry a book in my bag together with a water bottle. I love drinking water. I drink water every time, and also with my planner and my phone and purse and keys. Keys are important. Then, do you smell your books? Yes, absolutely! I love smelling books, and especially when they are brand new, and I like to sniff and smell all of the new recently printed paper. I love that smell, and also I love to smell books that I buy at vintage stores or used bookstores because they have something special, like the smell of antique and vintage. I like that so much. Sorry if I talk too fast, but it's already 6 minutes and I'm just question number 6, so I need to hurry. Books, question number 6. Books without or with little illustration, with or without little illustrations? Well, I loved the books with illustrations when I was a child, and I still love them today, but I mean, I don't mind if a book has illustrations or it hasn't, because what counts to me, what matters, is the book itself. But if it has illustrations, I really enjoy that, and especially if they are cute and good and beautiful. Then number 7, what book did you love while reading but discovered later it wasn't quality writing? Actually, I have no idea, because I read a few books that I didn't really like and I gave them to charities because I hated them, but a book that I didn't like the writing of it, I don't really know. Actually, I have to admit that I don't have an idea, so sorry. Then let's go to question number 8. Do you have any funny stories involving books from your childhood? Well, I just really love reading, even when I was a little girl. I remember that every time I walked by a bookstore or a place where they sold books, I used to ask my parents or my grandparents to let me enter and browse around the bookshelves, and I was curious about books, and that was the best thing, I think, about my love for reading when I was a child. But because each time I entered inside a bookstore, I loved to look at the covers and flip through the pages. And also, when my parents or grandparents or friends bought me a book, I don't remember actually, but I had that feeling. It made my day. Buying books, even when I was a child, it made my day. So yeah. Then number 9. What is the thinnest book on your shelf? I think it is The Uncommon Reader by Alan Bennett, and I'm gonna show you it in a second. Oh my goodness, it's here. And it's in Italian, but actually this is the thinnest book I have here. But I have a few other tiny books, but I have them in another part of my house, so I'm not able to pick them up. But this is the thinnest book I have right now. So yay. And question number 10, what is the thickest book on your shelf? And actually it isn't on my shelf because I just bought it a few days ago, and it's still inside the little plastic bag, but I have it on my bed. So, and I'm gonna film a whole video soon when a few packages arrive. So this is the bag from that store, and this is the book, and it's a monster of a book. It's a used book, but it looks brand new. Also the spine, it's perfect and everything, but it's huge. I mean, it's 667 pages, so it's really huge, and I'm gonna talk more about it in that video, so stay tuned for that, but it's huge. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, because my bookshelves, there is another one on the top, there are 3 here and another little one nearby bed. They are already full, so I don't know. But anyway, number 11, do you write as well as read? Well, and also, do you see yourself in the future as being an author? Well, no. I like reading, I like writing in like compositions in class for my literature class, Italian literature, because I am Italian, and for you, literature is English, and for me is Italian literature, but I also study English, by the way. Anyway, so I like writing in class or for homework and stuff, but I don't see myself as an author. I like reading better than writing. Then number 12, when did you get into reading? When I was 4 or 5 years old, I went for the first time with my mom to the public library, and I started picking up my first books, and they were the ones with the animals and a few words, and then you had to touch the skins or the fur of the animals. I mean, you know what I mean, like those tiny books with the little faces of the animals and the cat, and you could pat the cat. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. So, what's your favorite classic book? And it's number 13 as the question. And my favorite classic book is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I probably butchered the name, sorry. And then number 14, in school, what was your best subject, language arts/English? Well, I haven't understood this question really well, but at school I study English as my second language, and okay, oh my goodness, and it's my favorite subject, but I also enjoy history of art and philosophy, and I go to a high school which is specialized in foreign languages, so I also study, besides English, I study French and Spanish and my own language, which is Italian, so I like studying those subjects. Then 15. If you were given a book as a present that you had read before and hated, what would you do? Well, first I'd try to reread the book once again and see if I could find something that I like about it or change my mind about it. But then, if not, I would probably sell it to a used bookstore or give it to charities or give it as a present to a relative or a friend. But I wouldn't do that if the person, what can I say that? I wouldn't have done that if the person had written a dedication or a message inside, because I don't like to give stuff away if it's personal to me. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, my hands. Then 16. What is a lesser known series that you know of that is similar to Harry Potter or the Hunger Games? Well, actually I don't know, because I still have to read the first book in the Hunger Games series, and I have it right there. I have received this book for Christmas and I still haven't read it. I know, shame on me once again. And Harry Potter, as I told you before, I read just the first one, so it's not my genre, my favorite genre, so sorry. Then 17. What is a bad habit you always do besides rambling while filming? I am not a native English speaker, so sometimes I say and let me think, because I try to remember words in English, Italian, their translations and stuff, so that's a bad habit, I think. 18. What is your favorite word? My favorite word is hope, actually, like in its own meaning, and also because with the initials like HOPE, you can also think of hold on, pain ends, and I'm gonna show you a little thing after this video so you can understand better what I mean. Then 19. Are you a nerd, dork or dweeb? I don't really know the last two words. I mean, they are slang, I think, but I don't really know, and I don't consider myself properly as a nerd, but I really love to read. I've always did, and I like to study, and because I think that working hard is important, even if you don't study anymore and if you work or just in life. I think it's important to do the best that you can, and I always try to do that, so yay. Then number 20, vampires or fairies. Why? I don't really read a lot of paranormal and sci-fi or just dystopian novels with strange characters like those, but I'd say fairies because there's a lot less bloodshed with them, I think. Then 21, shapeshifters or angels. Why? Shapeshifters are cool, I think, and I think I'd go with them because, I mean, angels are kinda boring compared to them, so yay. Then 22, spirits or werewolves. I'd say werewolves because at least you can see them better, because spirits can hide everywhere, and so I think I'm a weirdo in this moment, but anyway, who cares? And then 23, zombies or vampires. I don't really like this kind of stuff, as I already told you guys, but I'd say zombies because I still haven't read anything about them. I mean, with vampires I read the Twilight Saga, but with zombies I still haven't read anything, so I'd go with them because I'm curious. And then 24, love triangle or forbidden love. I'd say forbidden love because it's intriguing. I mean, there are more feels and I think it's more interesting. And finally, full-on romance books or action-packed with a few love scenes mixed in. I'd say both because I am romance kind of girl, a romance novels kind of girl, but I also love action books and mystery, action, crime, so I think that wherever there is a bit of romance, I like it. So yay, this was the tag and it's already 17 minutes, oh my goodness! So sorry if I talk too fast, and see you soon in the next video. Bye!